All right, so complete the oki omelet, found up omelet. Huge. If you look at my hand, it's a huge omelet. So now Hansi is gonna do his. Hansi, your term. He's like, oh, I can do this.
I can do that.
Making oki omelets is
Every idiot can do it.
any idiot can do it. All right,
Idiots.
right. So we're gonna see his.
So how much oil?
Yeah, you got oil in there. You don't really need more.
Sure.
It's already has, yeah. You can put you can actually put a little oil in here.
Yeah.
A little bit of oil in there. Very little. That's good. And mix that. Get that really nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
Let me see. Not enough.
Not enough.
That's the key. The key is to really, you got to beat that like you're beating an egg for quite a while.
Oh, that's fine.
No, all right. Okay.
I'm confident.
See? He's going to do his.
Lazy. It's a lazy egg.
Lazy egg. He's sleepy. He's like, how do you sleep so little, right? How much sleep have I had?
Like two, I don't know.
Like 2 hours. My dad went to the emergency room last night.
Oh yeah. It's not good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But you want to like flick some of this stuff. Yeah, onto it. Yeah. It's not bad. Okay, now what we're gonna do, the cheese is the glue.
Shake it more.
You got to shake it more and but it's big. Look at the size. This is one egg. Yeah, get everything in there. So grab that Colby Jack, or you want to use mozzarella, or you could use a combination of Colby Jack and mozzarella. You can do both cheese. You can do a double cheese.
This is double.
So this is the glue. So you want to sprinkle this all around.
Okay.
Yeah, probably more.
Oh, that's fine.
Be generous. All right, you have a little bit of ham.
Yeah.
Put a little ham in there. Now you're gonna flip it. Okay, you gotta. I shouldn't be doing anything. Not yet. You have to add the spinach,
Tomato.
and you have to add a tomato. And you can do this. Yeah.
What's this? This butter.
And that's just some butter.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Now you want to put some texture in. Well, it already has texture. Okay. You need lots. Be generous with the spinach. Be generous with this.
Put something on.
Okay. No, you want to stack it on one side because you're gonna flip it. Doesn't matter. You're gonna flip it, so this is gonna get there.
Yeah.
So being even, you don't need to, right? Now, what you want to do is, and I don't know where it is, but I should have.
Something like this on top, like like this.
Is that big enough? I think it's too small. It's not gonna fit.
No.
Now you only be able to get that out. I have that lid. Where's the lid? What happened to the lid? I had a lid on this before. What happened to the lid that I had on this before?
You had no lid.
Yeah, I used the lid. Oh, I don't know. I haven't used this kitchen in so long. I see all these small lids here. Small. Well, you know what we could use here. This will work. All right. The reason for the lid. Make sure this is turned up. The reason for the lid. Ideally, you want a lid that fits on the inside of this. Here it is. It's on the toaster, bro. Here. This is too small. This is what you want. On there. See, this would work. It'd be better for us to use. It's better for us to use this pan, the okonomiyaki pan, oki omelet pan.
Okay.
All right. Someone's calling. Hello.
Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Hey, I think the recycle comes today.
Did he? I don't think so. I think it's Tuesday. It comes out. I talked to John. He said it comes on Tuesdays.
All right, but my recycle just came by the house here.
Yeah, we don't have any containers out. Hey, I wanted you to call me. Can you bring your Allen wrenches, those little Allen wrenches, and see if you can tighten up the sink thing so it's not throwing water out? I put a water filter on it.
All
Those.
right. I don't know if I have Allen wrenches, but I'll check. I might have them.
All right, thanks. All right, man. See you later. Oh, he went to the emergency room last night. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He was cramping up. It was lack of fluids, and I think. But he was cramping up and he was all flustered. He's like, called 911. He couldn't move. I was like, oh, I'll drive you there. He's like, no, call. So I called him, and then I finally he had me like massaging him like all, at night. So from like 2 to about 3:30, and then he was like, no, call 911. I was like, well, drink fluids. And they came and they got him, and then they called me again to discharge him and said we couldn't find anything wrong with him. Because the fluids I gave him probably eventually got to, and they also gave him an IV. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure that he drinks basically 5 of these small little water bottles, this 250 milliliter every day. 3 in the morning, 2 in the evening. So I'm going to put that on his thing. All right, man, I'll see you when you get here.
I ain't coming today. I'll come Monday.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Thanks for...
Today, so.
All right. Oh. I've got a buddy here who wants to, he's from Germany, right? He's staying here, and I was wondering if there's any way that he could come and volunteer and help out and, be your assistant for a day or two.
My assistant?
Yeah, he's going to be your assistant. So you can have him like, scrub the hippo's butt. And you know how you were doing the enemas on the hippo?
Like you got to get down there and sign up, and then they got to do a background check on him and stuff like that.
Well, he's in Germany. There's no back. Oh, so you can't do like the enema for the hippo that you were telling me you were so good at the other day?
No, that's right.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm trying to scare him. That he's gonna have to stick his arm way up a hippo's butt and like pull out the turd because it's constipated. Oh, really? I mean, even like a guest, like an international guest. Who would I?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the best thing to do is call up. I mean, because everybody that wants to be volunteers, they got to go through a little course they take, and then they fill out the
I doesn't want to be a volunteer. Just wants. I was wondering if he could just follow you around. Can he just follow you around and see what it's like what your job is for like in the whatever for like an hour or so? Could he do that?
We might be able to set something up. We'll see.
Well, if you could, that'd be great because I think he really is excited. I told him about what you do, and I was like, if he could just follow you around or whatever. If I need to call the executive, if you give me a name of someone to call, I'll try to use my my fame. Being the hornet hunter that I am. So anyway, all right. Have a good weekend. All right, bye.
What happened?
Oh boy, this is you're dark. You're really dark.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
see me.
you can't see you at all. Let's open the windows.
You gotta.
You're like
Yep, I blend.
you blend in.
Are you kidding? When I go to the beach,
Uh-huh.
get it. I get like black.
Black.
Like
Yeah.
African
So basically, how did hey, are you ready? Hold on. Did you get it?
Yeah, it's correct.
Oh, yours looks good.
Really
I'm teaching him how to make a oki omelet, which is an invention of mine.
What is it? Tell
You
me.
could try it. This is a way I make a unique omelet
Okay.
called an oki omelet. And this is, here you go.
I saw it.
Here, you can be a test since you're here.
Oh my.
Get a fork for the young lady.
And then do this one.
Just a
I love
fork.
his magic bullets.
Oh, he loves. Yeah, she's already on.
Any
So-
which one? I don't care what flavor. I don't care
Yeah.
what. I'll take it.
Make her a magic bullet and a
Super
nice.
healthy, then I'm down. I'll
All right,
take it.
try this
I'll
here.
try pretty much anything you make.
So this-
Why not?
So this is one of my amazing helpers for my dad, and she's helping me with another channel that I've set up called A Place for Dad. Sit down. So this is kind of an omelet that I'd love, like when I leave and go back, that I would make for my dad.
Okay.
So this is the this is actually education. This is not you sitting on the job or anything
No,
else.
no, I'm
This is
learning.
education.
Okay.
So you have to taste the product that I make. Now, the one bad thing about this is this stove, like I told you before, I hate.
Doesn't
And
have enough.
no, even at a 2, it cooked it this hot.
Wow.
So
It's too hot.
so in my opinion, this is a little overcooked. His is actually it should be more of a light,
Like
barely-
a light egg color.
like a light egg color. So it's
Okay.
dark like that.
Okay. Still good.
It's good.
I like it.
Eat more. So now, how many eggs is this? Do you think? How many eggs is this? Well, you can eat a little.
Eat more, eat more.
Well,
Sit down, sit down.
how many eggs do you think that is?
3?
3 eggs.
How is it possible to mix this?
What are you doing?
All you have to do is just put it on.
Is it tight? And now hit the button
Yeah.
in the side. Hansi is learning to use the
might
magic,
have to-
the bullet. Yeah. Yeah, I'll eat the rest. That's good. You leave that there. I'll use that. I don't care about your cooties.
I don't have any.
I know. That's what I know.
I'd like to know.
So yeah, so I did a video on making the magic bullet, and it was like just crazy ingredients in there, and then yeah, this can be all right. This is off. You're giving her in a coffee mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the cleanest one.
Thank you.
Well, we have mugs. We have these
Oh,
glasses
you're the
back
German
here.
friend.
But the other one.
Yeah.
You're the friend that came in to help out while he goes back.
Well, no, it's a little more. Well, that's not gonna happen. Dad was like, ain't gonna happen. So
Oh no.
probably if
Thank you.
The thing is too is we're also working on a project that I started in 2009 called Foundups. When my dad moves on, okay, this house is going to become a Foundups house, and a Foundups house is a sustainable living model house. So in the garage we'll have a CNC router. Do you know what that is? A CNC router is if I have lumber, I can turn it into any shape I want. I can make any of these furniture that you look like this here. I can make this.
Really?
Yeah, with a CNC router.
That's awesome.
So imagine all of a sudden when you cut down one of this oak here.
I love what he does, man.
So you imagine when they cut down this oak will be cut down one day.
Okay.
And this oak will be cut into lumber, and then a CNC router will cut it out with a computer. We'll just
Is it like a 3D printer?
It's like a 3D printer, but for wood, right?
It's amazing.
So it can do the spindles, it can do all of this stuff. So all you need to do in the future is all this amazing antique furniture that you see around here are going to come back. Because these CNC routers, you have programs that you can take a picture this way, take a picture this way. It will automatically do its measurements. It will probe into the thing, and then all you need to do is basically cut the tree in, let's say, 6-foot chunks. The tree then goes through what's known as a portable sawmill,
Okay.
which is basically a chainsaw mounted on a stable bracket. You can buy them for about $2,000,
Okay.
right? And then you're cutting it into boards to anything. So a Foundup house is a house where all these projects happen. So there will be, this my room will have 3 people in it. That one, that room will have 3 people in it. That one, that room will have 3 bunk beds in it too.
Yeah, I was going to say that
right?
sounds a lot. Sure.
So, or actually maybe 4 bunk beds in that one, maybe 2, 3.
sets and 2
Yeah, or
sets.
maybe one will be the manager. So we'll have one. He'll get his own private. So as a manager, you get your own room.
Okay.
And then anyone could come, kind of like a Airbnb. Anyone could come here and work on projects. So imagine we will put a fencing all in the back. There's probably going to be 5 chickens, whatever the minimum requirement is.
6 to start.
It's 6.
When you have babies, you have to have 6 to start.
So there's
I
something.
had 10, and that's a good flock.
Yeah. Well, I started with 5 chicks before, but my thing is a lot of times it says you can only have so many chickens in a
In a residential?
in a residential. Now I know that this.
6.
Okay, so okay, all right. So
Never
6.
had a word.
So 6. So 6. So the idea is, imagine if it's 6. Every house we will build using our CNC router. We build these beautiful chicken coops.
Of course.
We put them in every house that wants to be part of Foundups. The people that are visiting learn to take care of the chicks. They go around, collect the chicks. They leave, let's say there's 1 person or 2 people. They leave them every day 2 fresh eggs. We take all the rest. We end up packaging the eggs, and we end up marketing. Hey, other people that don't have it, we end up selling it. So all of a sudden, a community like this will have, and all this will be vegetable gardens back here. So
Self-sustaining.
all self-sustaining. That will be like a greenhouse, maybe aquaponics.
Oh my gosh, the aloe plant plant. It's in the car.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Because I just pulled out my aloe plant because I pulled it out to check whether it was growing.
Yeah, was it?
And no.
Oh, well, I got you a
Cool.
good one.
All right, cool.
And it has a couple of little ones sprouting.
Cool.
So just keep going.
So yeah, so we need to change the way. And the thing is, people work; they're busy, right? They don't have time for it. And the beautiful thing with the Foundup House is we have young people wanting to learn sustainable living, can live in the community, can do all these projects around here, and manage it all.
Yes.
Okay, and people can, and then you can go to Foundups House. So imagine as a person, you could travel the world, going to Foundup houses, learning different skill set being offered at each
Yes,
house.
that's
So you come here and you learn what is it like to grow. You know, what can you grow here on a sustainable small scale. But collectively, when you've got 100 houses or 1,000 houses or 2,000 houses that people are living in, and all of a sudden the food that you're eating is coming from the banana trees back here and the oranges back here and
Or
all
from somebody else's.
and
right.
and the chicken eggs. So this becomes kind of a model home, and it becomes a way for other people to say, hey, I want to be a Foundups house.
That's amazing.
You know, or someone buys a second house and they convert it. So so Hansi here is one of my key investors and supporters, and he's a founder, okay, of Foundups. So he's in Germany. So Foundups. So he's in a way, like anything in Germany that's done, he is like the CEO of Foundups Germany.
That's cool.
Anyone, right? Anyone. So we don't have roles in Foundups. So that's just externally. So if I introduce him, it's like he's head of Foundups in Europe, or actually right now you're head of not Germany but EU. You're the CEO of Foundups EU. That's how I'll right? I don't know. And he's also blockchain. And he's also is a blockchain expert.
Oh, that's cool.
Bitcoin, that stuff.
Really? Wow. So you get so you get stuff going.
Well, cryptocurrencies. Do you know what cryptocurrencies are? Yeah. So he's one of those.
Awesome, man.
What did you stick your finger in here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Someone's like, what is this? He like opened this up. Is that a knife or is that a
I
finger?
would put my
Knife.
yeah.
All right. I was like,
Do you taste it if not to stick your
I was gonna actually do something crazy with yours, but you decided I was gonna make yours with this is what's it called? Hummus.
Hummus.
Yeah, hummus. So you can make an okonomiyaki omelet with anything. Was my point on that. So anyway, all right. Well, that's a lot of talking. It's a 20-minute video. Yeah. So
Get the thing in the car for you.
great.
I believe